Well, his epic fail would have been fondly remembered at least. Oh well. If we can't carry him around, just smack him into little pieces.
Cool! Laying a solid blow upside the head of this frigid felon has reduced him to cubes. He's not too hard to handle now.
Yeah, you'll notice the sound gets a little crackly occasionally. Nothing I can do about that, the game's just glitchy that way. Anyway, swipe him off his feet.
You quite cleverly whisk the cubed culprit into your dustpan. It's going to be tough to carry him this way, though.
And if we stand around long enough now... yeah, interesting little idle animation. If Roger stands around long enough, he'll start whistling. Well, this is going nowhere.
You pick strange methods of getting a charge out of life.
If that makes any sense, which it really doesn't.
You quite cleverly...
Anyway, sweep him up again, and then...
Very good. He'll be much more transportable this way. However, you'd better hope it doesn't thaw.
Why it is that the pieces fit exactly in the tray and that the tray apparently has enough space for all of them is a mystery to me. Anyways, back here we can find a neat little gag / Easter egg. Right. Let's go get this guy to the Endodroid runner.
Rat! It appears that the bartender disconnected your cleverly concocted hose link while you were gone.
No biggie. I don't need it anymore anyway. Ugh. I'd hate to be faced with a long line like that if I were in serious need of relief. Right. He's standing there waiting, so let's give it to him.
Here's your cubed compadre. Where's my 50 buckazoids?
No bull. You really got him, huh? I mean, good job.
Yeah, I really got him. And I could really use my 50 buckazoids.
Tell you what, I'll pay you when they pay me.
No, I need the money now. Or I let the guy thaw right here, right now.
Wow, apparently captaining his own ship gave Roger some serious backbone.
Hold on to your alimentary contents. I got it here, I got it here. Here, you happy? I'll just be taking that tray. Been a special treat doing business with you.
Huh? Oh, well, that's odd. Normally you're supposed to hear fighting noises coming from inside the bar before the Endodroid comes jumping out, but... yeah, like I said, this game gets a little glitchy sometimes.
Hold it right there, pal. You don't want to go in there. Trust me, it's not a pretty sight. But then, neither are you.
Gee,
nonetheless,
thanks.
It's bad news in there, and I can't let you enter. So hit the pavement.
Yeah, nothing left for me to do in there anyway, so let's go check out the arcade. Wow, and you thought the bar had an interesting collection of creatures.
This rough, tough cream puff is positively myrtleizing that machine. That's one hefty teenager. Must be from the Mariposa planetoid. It's hard to see with this big oaf in front of it, but this looks like the hot new game, Beat the Crap Out of Urkel.
Did I do that?
It replaces last year's Smash game, Beat the Crap Out of the Encyclopedia Britannica kid. You know, the one that keeps saying, "Ouch, you broke my mandibula."
Sounds entertaining.
This humongous expensive game is an all-time favorite. You have to duplicate famous gourmet dishes while piloting vintage combat aircraft against the Nazi menace. It's called Secret Recipes of the Luftwaffe.
An obvious play on LucasArts' classic flight sim's Secret Weapons of the Luftwaffe. Stop
Now,
whistling,
that's an
Roger.
interesting specimen. Is this place the backwoods of the universe or what?
And what do we have here?
Look, it's the hot new game, Stooge Fighter 3! It's supposed to be the goriest, most violent arcade game since Disemboweling for Dollars!
Is that the one where all the fans started crying foul because they couldn't bear to see Curly replaced by Shemp? Maybe this guy wants to play with me.
So this is Stooge Fighter 3. Doesn't look so tough to me.
Say, partner, care to indulge in a friendly game?
Anytime.
By the way, the name's Jerkwad. What's your mama call you?
A mistake.
Ouch!
But my friends
And you're
call me
saying
Roger.
that to the guy named
Roger
Jerkwad?
Well, it's darn fine to meet you, Roger. So, what do you say to a friendly little round of Stooge Fighter 3?
I'm game.
Gosh, Mr. Jerkwad, that sounds neat.
Of course, it had to be a Scumsoft game.
This is the Lair Man. He has a mean-ear twist, a sinus-draining nose tweak, and he does a pretty respectable crowbar to the nose. He is not one to be underestimated. This one's Coily Joe. Coily's bulk belies the finesse-laden look-up, look-down move, and the nyeh hand in the face. He also has the raw power to deliver a stunning fist-on-nose overhand. A powerful package indeed. This is Big Mo. Big Mo's specialties are the face slap and a particularly effective hair pull guaranteed to make even Geordie's eyes water.
Well, let's pick him. Not like it really matters anyway.
Let's get ready to rumble!
As it turns out, however, not only is this game absolutely broken, it's also impossible to win, no matter what I do. So for now, I'll just allow him to kick my ass. Well, that was absolutely no fun.
Wow, man. I guess I got real lucky. Or maybe you were holding back on me. Nah, you wouldn't do that, would you? You don't look that bright. I mean, that probably isn't your style. Wanna play again?
Nope.
Not now, thanks.
And for the record, I don't hold back on nobody. Oh, just the man I wanted to see.
He's too far away. He's too...
Hey, get over here, you lard ass.
Hey! Say, you look familiar. Didn't I kick your butt in a huge robot once?
Yep, it's Elmo
Oh,
from
yeah,
SQ3.
that. I hope to forget that. It was the beginning of my undoing. I was a laughingstock around the company in the final days of Scumsoft. Oh well, if that hadn't gotten me, some of my other creative management techniques would have. In looking at the big picture, I suppose that arrangement left me with all my physical assets intact. Not a single other thing, unfortunately. I'm humiliated to admit that I have, on rare occasion, resorted to selling cheat sheets for arcade games. I've got to maintain a fairly modest profile, I guess you could say. Time heals wounds and all that. Plus, maybe I can avoid a premature termination.
Wow. That's all very interesting. And very boring, if you don't mind my saying. What I want to know is, can you sell me a cheat sheet for Stooge Fighter 3?
Well, I think I may be able to facilitate that. I may have one in stock. Okay, here's what I need from you. A nice new bottle of Coldsorian brandy. If you can deliver that, I think we can call it a deal. My people, I'll be waiting to take delivery from you so that we can put a bow on this deal. Catch you later.
Alright, and I just happen to know where we can get a bottle of that stuff. Bootlicker, of course. Oh my.
This little fleshwad looks familiar. You wonder what he's doing here. Must have been a victim of the telecommunications wars.
You'd think he wouldn't have a problem phoning home now that everybody has a cell phone. Amusing. But if you keep doing this enough times... Haha, how amusing. Though that did score me a few points. But what we're here for is, of course, the booze.
Hi there.
Howdy there, partner. The name's Paul Conshocker. Yeah, that's my name. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment here. Now, anything I can sell you, why, you just let me know. But if you steal anything, I'll be forced to kind of kill you. Welcome.
That sounds fair.
As well as potentially lethal, but fortunately we're not here to rob the place.
So, Pa, what's the stuff behind you?
Oh, that, eh? Why, that there's the good stuff, sonny. I got some real fine stuff back here. Oh, yeah, I do. That's Coldsorian brandy. That's what that is. Best available in these parts here. Now, it's way out of your price range, I'm sure. It goes for 20 buckazoids per.
Shows what you know, old man. I got 50 on me.
I'd like a bottle of your Coldsorian brandy, please.
Well, so you're interested in the good stuff, eh? I'll just take that 20. Thank you. I haven't sold much of this stuff lately, except for some sorry-looking little pud.
Anybody I know?
Oh, hey, that reminds me. He still owes me some money. Oh, I can't believe I fell for that scam. Oh, well, enjoy. Sucker.
Alright, we got us some booze.
It's that Coldsorian brandy Elmo wanted. Yuck! It has a fish floating in the bottom. Oh well, to each their own.
Yeah.
Don't mess with it, or the deal might be off.
I'm not really into booze anyway. So let's just hand this over to Elmo, and we'll be off.
Yes! Mr. Wilco, I'm most pleased you've chosen to do business with us. You're just in time, too. I have another party on his way interested in the same item. Oh well, his loss. Well, I'll take that off your hands.
Please do. Eager,
now,
ain't he?
for our agreement, here's your cheat sheet. I'm certain you'll find the game much more interesting now.
And winnable.
Also, you look like you could use this fish.
Do I?
Enjoy, Mr. Wilco. I have a real important business in another part of town. Be seeing ya. Oh, by the way, I'd appreciate if you'd not mention our meeting to anyone. Some of those purple-skulled old stockholders really hold a grudge, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, that's real pretty. Ew.
Pretty cool looking, huh?
Yeah, oddly, there's no real description for this thing. Gary just gives him a few random, generic messages when you try to examine it.
Pretty cool. Let's look at it together and see what we can see, okay?
It's a fish. What's there to see? A rotting fish, even.
Pretty cool. Let's look. Pretty. It looks vaguely like your hiney after it's been chewed out by your boss.
I really doubt that.
What, was that supposed to be clever?
Nah, just fooling around.
You poke it and prod it and generally make it feel like a piece of meat.
Well, it's fish. It's close enough, I guess.
You poke it, you get fingerprints all over it.
Yay. Anyways, the real meat of the deal is, of course, this cheat sheet here.
It's the Stooge Fighter 3 cheat sheet you got from Elbow.
To guarantee a win, the cheat sheet says, when at the choice screen, press the machine's letter buttons in the following order: A, B, B, A, C, A, C, A. Then, be aggressive and attack as much as possible using your new secret weapon.
Alright. Let's have another go. Yeah, let's ignore this place for now. We gotta kick this guy's ass good now.
Hi, Mr. Jerkwad. How about another game of Stooge Fighter? I'm feeling a little luckier this time.
You know, kid, I'd really like to, but I need a little more of a challenge. Take a long walk off a short asteroid, okay?
What's the matter? Afraid a measly little pencil-necked low-life janitor and general waste of human life is going to embarrass you in front of your friends?
Well said.
Definitely.
Hold on there, you little puke! I'm not afraid of some puny little zit on the butt of the universe!
Jerkwad is a scaredy cat. Jerkwad is a scaredy cat.
Alright, you little wad of spit, let's play. I'll waste you. Tell you what, let's make it interesting. If you win, I'll give you 300 buckazoids. However, if I win, you're mine to do with as I see fit. The deal?
Let's get this over with.
Oh, this is gonna be fun! Oh, you're a bit puny, but I'm sure I'll be able to get a few buckazoids for you over at the slave colony.
I'm sorry, I don't think I heard you quite right. Did you say slave colony?
Too late to back out, Borg breath.
I knew that.
Yeah. Despite his threats, however, he's not gonna do a single thing, even if we lose. But with that cheat code we got, it's pretty much impossible to lose anyway. Voila! So, let's do this. He's not gonna like this.
How lucky can a guy get? That was pure luck. Gee!
A little more than that, actually.
Where's my money?
Here. Now, if I were you, I'd make myself scarce, you little lump of phlegm. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose my temper, and all that's gonna be left of you is teeth and toenails.
Ooh, he sounds scary. We'd better do as he says. Well, now that we have all this money, let's see if we can find some accommodations for our stay on this miserable little planet. That guy right there must be very popular with the carpet cleaners. Pay no attention to those guys in the foreground. They're not important at all.
He seems to be ignoring you.
Excuse me. I'd like a room, please.
Really? I mean, really? Well, I think we got one or two for a couple of $100 buckazoids a night. In advance, you understand.
I believe I have a prepaid reservation provided me by StarCon.
Of course not, Roger. That'd be too easy.
StarCon? I got no reservations, period. I do a cash business. You want a room, call out the buckazoids.
So that's, 200. Well, okay.
200? Don't you listen, son? I said 300. That's 300 a night. And I don't include any weird pets. Them's extra.
I could have sworn you said...
You calling me a liar? I don't need no guff from the likes of you. This is the finest lodging on the planet, son. If you don't like the prices, you can just take your sorry, pinkish carcass out of here.
Well, 300? Okay. But give me your finest room then.
The finest room? Yeah, right. You got it, buckaroo. Best in the house. Coming right up. Pay up, and we're in business.
Alright. Even though I'm gonna regret this.
Okay, son, you just scribble your old Bill Shatner on the register screen and I'll get your key card. It's as fine a room as you'll find on this orb.
I'm sure it is.
You have a brief moment of what you think is cleverness. You decide to wittily sign the name Franzel Neekberm.
That's pretty random.
Okay, here's your key card. Don't lose it. Room 1220J. Up the elevator. Franzel Neekberm. If I had a buckazoid for every time I'd seen that name, I'd be sitting pretty. I could afford one of those fancy fur-lined donut thingies what was I saying? Anyway, enjoy your stay. If you need anything, don't hesitate to tell someone.
Gee, thanks. Say, could you tell me where...
I'm a real busy guy, son. You got any questions, why don't you just go find the Chamber of Commerce and talk to them. I'm sure they'll be glad to help you out. Be seeing ya.
Well, we have a room for the night at least. Guess that's good enough. Let's go check it out. Wow, rodent extermination in the future is serious business. And what do I spy here?
Can't read that one, but it does look like something you once read in a fortune cookie.
That's actually Japanese. I think it's supposed to say Sierra Japan. Kind of. It actually says Japan, but yeah. Interesting.
A sign in the hazy distance indicates the presence of some huge conglomerate.
That must be where the Endodroid was from. Well, enough smarm. Let's check out the room.
Excellent guess, Kreskin. Wrong, but excellent.
Yeah. Thanks, Gary. Guess I'm supposed to just use the card on that thing.
Just as you're about to insert the key card so you can go inside and check out your new digs, you notice those two goony-looking dudes from the lobby walking in your direction at a rather deliberate pace. Perhaps they're going to welcome you to the place or show you where the ice machine is.
Judging from the scary music, I doubt it's either one of those.
Hey there, pal. Got a second? Me and my friend here was wondering something.
Fire away. What did you want to know?
Well, we was wondering if you'd have any objection to us pounding you senseless.
Actually, yes.
Grab 'em and let's get moving. I gotta report in soon.
Why do you want to know? Uh-oh.
You puny little scumbag. I can't believe anyone would want you. One thing's for sure, you sure ain't gonna be seeing your home son ever again. Hey, Nigel, let's get back to it, huh? We got things to do and places to go. Now, just sit there and be still and be quiet, little man. I've got some things to finish before I finish you.
Oh well, this is quite a bind Roger's gotten himself in this time. And since we've been going on for a very long time, let's just save the game right here and leave it at here for now. So, join me next time. As Roger will try to escape from his unexpected confinement and go on further adventures. So, this was Amayirot and Akago. Hope you enjoyed this first part of the LP, and we'll be seeing each other out there somewhere. Goodbye for now.